Hi guys, welcome to another video where we are looking at some of the functions that are available in the Ivo Tools library. So in the first video I did a bit of a preamble and made some suggestions. So if you haven't seen video number 1, which is on the randcol function, you might want to do so. In this video guys, we're just going to crack on. The shuffle function, which is what this video is focusing on, is a function which will take a list of numbers and will shuffle those numbers randomly to give you the numbers in a different order. So with all of that in mind guys, let's crack on and do some examples using the Ivo Tools shuffle function. So guys, here we are in PyCharm. This is going to be quite a short demo because the shuffle function is very easy to use, and I'm really impressed with how well the shuffle function works. And I can say that because I didn't write the code guys. It's actually available within part of the inbuilt Python libraries. What I have done is I've just made it more easily available for you, and I've just done a few minor tweaks to make it slightly easier for you to use. Okay, but it works really well, but I can't take credit for any of that. In fact, I will show you how well it works, because what I've done is I've taken a list of random integers, which I've done using randcol, which I can take credit for guys, because I did actually write that, and I've set unique to true and to sort equals true as well, so that I get back a sorted list of unique numbers. And I thought it would be interesting to see just how well the shuffling works. So what we'll do is, oh by the way guys, you can see here that I've just done an import on shuffle by adding it onto the end of randcol with a comma guys. Okay, and that's a perfectly acceptable syntax to be importing a couple, 2 or more functions from the same library guys. Okay, so that's how it works. So let's do an iteration. Let's do for count in range, and let's do 5. Okay, so we're going to iterate 5 times. I'm going to assign a shuffled version of the list to a new variable. So let's call it shuffleList. Okay, for want of a different variable name guys. Okay, and then we simply call shuffle, and we pass as the parameter the name of our original list guys, okay, which is randlist. Now when you're using this guys in your own context, you can use whatever list of course you want to put in there. You could even put in a list with literal values, okay, the actual hard-coded values of a list into that set of brackets as well. Okay, so you've got a lot of flexibility there. All we then do guys is we simply print the result. So we want to print shuffleList, okay, to see what we get. And I will just put at the top here a little header. So let's put in there print shuffling, so that it just makes the output easier to distinguish, because we're going to have the original list at the top there guys. Okay, what's this saying? Shuffling oh okay, right, so that's very boring. Let's run this and see what we get. Okay, so let's zoom in and have a look. So here is our original list, and of course because it was in sorted order guys, it does make it a little bit harder, doesn't it, to do a really good shuffle. And you can see here guys, I mean I've run this a couple of times, I don't know what you think, but I think the shuffling is really effective. And you can see each time it shuffles guys, we get a pretty good new distribution of numbers across the list. All right, so obviously there are some repetitions guys, okay, but I think on the whole it works really well. So as I said in or I alluded to in previous videos guys, if you're doing something like a game of chance simulation where you're doing the equivalent of dealing out cards to your users in your game, you may want to shuffle the original deck or something similar, and make use of the shuffle feature accordingly guys. Okay, so that's it, very easy to use guys. I thought it would be interesting to see how well it works. Obviously you've got your own opinion about that guys as well, but that's it. I don't think there's any more that I need to cover off, and I hope you found it useful, and I will see you in the next video.